It's fine. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, everybody. I need my red book. It's over there on the floor. Thank you so much. This is Tammy's Night, No Drama Zone. This is Tammy's night, and it feels all right. Oh, what a night. Let's see. Everybody. Shout out to the 5 in the chat. Yes. I will talk to myself if I have to. Hey, Tony. How are you, twin? I will talk to myself. I'll go if I have to go by myself. It's an old song. I'll go if I have to go. Can't sing that low. By myself. If my mother don't go and my father don't go, I ain't got no sisters. Sure ain't. I think you said you ain't got no brothers. I got all that though. So I'll go if I have to go by myself. Pray everybody's doing well. Some of us has already been with each other in Black Light Records chat. Thank you guys so much for rating me. Shout out to my brother, Black Light Records. I just truly thank God for you and for just placing you in my life. So I see this is Tammy's Night, No Drama Zone. Actually, has several different aliases. This is Homeless Are Humans 2, the podcast show, aka Dallas County Scratchers. Nidira X, I feel so blessed to have you here. Modest Nation said here first and still end up late, baby, but you always with me. Always, always, always. Bridget Clark, thank you for coming over. Vermont Painting Photos says, hello, I can't stay long, but you got it. You got it. I hear. Hey, I got your box that I'm gonna open. Ha 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 on this live. Yes. So thank you for everyone that is with me. Let's see. So you see the topic. The topic is August Alsina, and for those of you who do know or don't know, I hadn't opened yet, Vermont. I'm gonna wait and open it on live here. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Surprise! August Alsina is a local artist. He's a young man. Thank you so much, Tony. I appreciate you. And he got caught up. Black Light Records talked about it a couple weeks ago or last week in an entanglement. Though my friend said it was that should have been called an estranglement, what Black Light Records was talking about. And it led me, not the entanglement, but I said, hey, CeeLo, how you doing, love? It led me to a documentary because this was before Jada ever, what do you call it? Admitted to the fact that she did have an affair with him. But none of that was important to me because they were both grown individuals. What happened was I started watching it's a 5-part documentary, and I started to relate to a lot of what he went through as a child, a lot of the abuse, a lot of the childhood trauma, and it made me more cautious. It made me understand him a little bit more. It even made me understand his need to expose or disclose what was holding him hostage. I stated in the live that I did on Friday, I believe it was, that if you've ever been bound by anything and you've tried everything in your power to feel free, to be free, and the one thing that's left is I just have to expose this. I have to tell somebody about this to grasp your freedom. Everybody's not going to understand it, but you have to do what you have to do in order to be free. Now, I'm not saying go out here like Nova from Queen Sugar and tell other folk business, but the things that affect you, it's okay to talk about them. We come from a culture and a society where we're taught what happens at home stays at home. We come from a culture and society where we have truly normalized beatings and abuse. We've made it okay. It didn't, it didn't kill me. It made me who I am today. Yeah, and some of the very people that are saying, well, it made me who I am today. I ain't never been to jail. You still got some mental issues. You just don't know that you have them, or maybe you do know that you have them and you're just not paying attention to them. I don't know, but I assure you, somebody around you know you got some. And so I started the documentary, and I watched the entire documentary. I went back. I actually watched it twice, and then Friday was the time for me to go ahead and release it. And if it was about trend for me, I've said it and I'll keep saying it. If it was about trend for me, the perfect time for me to talk about it was when he initially released it in June. And also when Jada actually admitted to them having a relationship, or as she tried to call it, an entanglement. That would have been the perfect time if it was about trend. But because I had watched it twice, and there were some things that I had to deal with personally, because it triggered up some feelings and emotions in me personally, I wasn't ready to talk about it. So then Friday came and I was ready. So I thought, let's talk. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about everything this young man has gone through. Let's talk about how this affects a great deal of our community. Let's talk about how some of the stuff that we consider love isn't love. Let's talk about it, right? Well, in talking about it Friday, when I got off the live, I was so heavy. Like, heavy is one word I could use. But I was also so confused, and I was so tormented to hear words like, you're better because of it. You turned out all right. And it's like, no, I'm not all right. It's not okay. That large noises send me into a total panic. It's not okay that it took me a while to learn how to trust. It's not okay that there's still certain people that even at 42, I tiptoe around because I don't want to upset them. That's not okay. And so as a community, and when I say as a community, I'm talking about all colors, nationalities, and creeds. As a community, we have to do better. We have to call discipline what it is. And for me, I'm a firm believer there's a difference between spanking a child properly and beating a child. I do want to put that on record. But I believe that if you spank a child, and this is called evolve, but I believe if you spank a child, it's because you're trying to literally save their life. Other than that, that should not be your first go-to. It should be your last. And even learning in behavior class with my daughter and learning how to handle children with autism, one of the things that they taught us was how to teach them in steps. And if you continue to follow those steps, then the children will eventually, it just becomes repetition for them, and you don't have to worry about certain behaviors. And so that's where we've kind of lacked in some areas. Bridget Clark said, peace of mind. This is already hitting home. I don't have mental issues. No issue. I'm mental. Tony Damien raised her hand. Abuse is different from spanking a child. Absolutely. Absolutely. And we have to be clear about that. And we were even taught about that. So I'm not saying I'm anti-spanking children. I'm anti-abuse. If you're beating a child all over everywhere but their hind part, and even in the hind part, there needs to be a clear-cut understanding of why they're getting the spanking. You're not chasing them. You are telling them in advance what this punishment, what the consequences are for this punishment. It's not about embarrassing. It's not about doing it, because we got the whole wherever you do it at, that's where it's gonna happen at, that type of thing. And it's just some stuff that we've got to look at differently now. And I'm not saying it because, oh, Aisha has gotten better, or she thinks she's above, or no, I'm saying it because God has allowed me to see things from so many different perspectives that we've gotten this thing all wrong. And you wonder why we have so many children who don't care about life, who don't value life, who can take life in an instant and not think twice about it, go to bed at night. We wonder why. So we have to address that. Vermont Pain and Photo says the nuns beat us in school. Great role models for life. But what do you consider beat? Did they tap your hands? Did they tap your butt? Did they tap you everywhere with the ruler? What do you constitute as beat? Because beat for me was hit with a fist in the face, bit on the shoulder, kicked in the back, kicked in the stomach. Yeah, abuse for me was a lot of stuff. Call it what it is. It's wrong, wrong, wrong. Spanking is discipline, but done with anger. That's it. Is that intention to rule with fear is abuse. Yes, that is it. And I said that the other night. There's a difference between reverence and fear. You want your children to have reverence for you. And with reverence comes respect. You don't want your children to fear you, because fear doesn't garner respect. It just doesn't. Hey, Crystal G. Bridget Clark says, as a child, I was beaten badly at times. All it taught me was how mean my parents were. I loved them. As a parent, I use my words with my children, and I have great kids. And Bridget, you know what? Something that I even learned over this week, over this weekend, is we have to stop trying to preserve our parents' image. They did the best they knew how to do. But we don't have to justify that we love them every time we talk about how they abused us. It was abuse. No ifs, ands, buts about it. They did the best they know how to do with the information that they had. And if we think about it, that thing goes down from slavery, where they were getting beats and beating into submission and all of that. And so they went with what they know. But in order for us to be free, we can no longer try to spit shine it and make it look a little better because they didn't know any better. But I love them. Of course we love them. They're our parents. But you get to feel how you feel about that and call it what it is and make sure that it's not passed on. Cracked a rib slamming a desk into me. Oh, huh? And that was a nun? My God, Vermont. Bruce, I'm sorry. Jesus. Crystal G. Yeah, my first grade teacher slapped me in my face because I was trying to tell her something and she wanted me to stop talking. That's abuse. She should be in jail. Motivate One. Hi, everyone. Hanging out for a little while, but may have to leave before the end. Thank you so much, Motivate One. Modest Nation said, I got a lot of whoopings growing up, but it never felt like abuse. So done the right way when needed is okay. CeeLo says, as a child, my first grade teacher popped me in the back with her fist. And I didn't tell my parents because I knew they would be mad at me. Public school for you. Lord have mercy. So yeah. Mm-mm. So for me, as I started dissecting, um, dissecting is definitely different than watching. It brought up so much that I had buried that I was just totally, I don't want to say unaware of, but I buried it for a reason because I didn't want to remember it. I didn't want to feel it. And once I started dissecting the episodes, the feelings just started coming back. And um, mentally, I have to deal with it, but I can't deal with it in front of the camera, if that makes sense. And it's not because I'm ashamed um, or don't want to tell the story. No, it's just so much that has to be unpacked that I don't want to expose or um, hinder someone else's life trying to correct mine, um, or trying to find peace in mind. Something that August said is, and this was actually in episode 2, he says, the type of relationship you have with your parents or the lack thereof makes you feel it's okay, that what they're doing to you is okay. He went on to say, I'm not sure if this is just a Black culture thing when it comes to having certain kinds of oh goodness, my handwriting. Oh, certain kinds of culture, when it comes to hitting or love, there's almost this unspoken silence that nobody says anything about it. You see it happening, but nobody says, hey, this isn't how you do this. Hey, this isn't right. No, because everybody's doing it. So nobody says anything about it. And I'm trying to see, at the age of probably about 10 to 12, he thought that he would just be selling drugs. Like, he never thought he would be an entertainer. He played baseball, football. Um, okay, enjoy yourself. Hopefully, you're back in time for the reveal. Um, he thought that he would be selling drugs. Because he said that's all he was ever around. That's all he knew, and basically he just didn't see anything else. And he says it's easy to get caught up with what you see. Then he talked about in 2010 when he became homeless and his friend was murdered, and the tension that that brought into his home. Um, and so his mom ended up putting him out. Um, and once she put him out, it was a rainy night. He said it's something he'll never forget. It was raining really hard. He said his mom passed him up and gave him the middle finger while passing by. For me, that's one of those examples of a parent that's not trying to rub it in, but think they're doing something right. Feeling like I'm trying to teach you how to be. He was 17. He had no business out on the street at 17. Um, excuse me. I get that 18 is an adult in the United States, but 17, at 17 years old, you shouldn't be homeless. You shouldn't need a home. But I guess his mom felt if you feel grown enough to whatever, um, then you have to leave. But did anybody take into account that his best friend was murdered? Like, we it's almost like we think that our children are just supposed to face, see, deal with certain things and keep it moving, because that's life. Life happens. That has to stop. These children need an opportunity to digest, process, know what they're feeling. So when they're 42, they don't have a hard time articulating what it is that they feel. Example, me. Babe, what do you feel? I don't know, but I feel something. Can you explain it to me? I can't right now. No, we got to get better. We got to get better. He said that going back home to him to see his people, to be in his roots, is a certain kind of energy and rush that comes to him. And he was like, but the experiences are embedded in you, almost like you're possessed. And I listened to that over and over and over. And he was like, the experiences are embedded in you, like you're possessed. And what it made me think about is the scientific fact that our nerves remember our trauma, even when our brain doesn't, or even when, I don't want to say our brain doesn't, but even when we cognitively don't remember it, our nerves remember it. And so when we're in that space, we're in that place. If we hadn't dealt with that unresolved trauma and hadn't healed yet, then we're still going to be hurt in those areas and easily triggered in those areas. The other piece that I love and I understood more than anything is he stated, music shifted everything. It transitioned me from a boy to a man. He fell in love with the music at the age of 13. He began singing in church. And finding his passion at 13 is what helped him and is helping him to truly emerge and see who he is. And that just, for me, with this whole documentary, I encourage you guys to go and watch all 5 parts. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a professional. I do know that it opened up a lot of wounds that I thought were gone. It brought up a lot of experiences, a lot of feelings that I thought I had dealt with. It made me want to change the world. But as I stated, this isn't something that one person can fix. We all have to be willing to recognize that there is some trauma there. I think I said it earlier. If I didn't, he stated that every youth, every inner city youth has experienced trauma and has some form of PTSD. I have to agree with him. Too many kids have seen dead bodies laying around. Too many kids have seen parents drunk or on drugs. Too many children have been abused. And what really blows my mind, y'all, and this is me like being totally transparent, I thought that I was one of few that received beatings and didn't feel love and didn't feel not even appreciated, wanted, didn't feel valued. I thought I was one of a few a few bunches, but it's looking like the vast majority has experienced that. And it's rare for those who have not. That is scary. That is frightening, because here we have a country filled with people who have been mistreated by people that say I love you, or don't say I love you, because keep in mind, I didn't get an I love you until I said I love you. CeeLo says, host, you told me back in 2013 that adults should stop blaming children for what adults should be responsible for. I did. Basically, stop blaming the child. We have to. We have to. But I can say, as much as I can resonate with the trauma that he went through and the things that he experienced, and even though we're 13 years apart, and he was in New Orleans and then Houston, and here I'm growing up in Memphis, Tennessee, we did have something positive in common. Music shifted my life. It gave me something that no one could take away from me. And the sad part is, I allowed someone to take it from me. I gave it away. I just stopped singing. I just stopped. Couldn't find any joy in it. How is it that you don't find joy in the thing that was the key to unlocking joy for you? So guard your heart. Guard the things that the gifts that God has given you, the tools that have been provided to you to be the best that you can be. Because those are your weapons. My voice is my weapon. My voice is the key to my joy. And so I agree with him. Music shifted everything, and it helped me transition through many, many areas of my life. Blacklight Records says, I get vocal when I see abuse of any kind, especially children. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's the part that is even scary for me, because there have been times I've stopped my car because I've seen a man beating a woman, and my oldest daughter had to say, Mama, no, don't get out this car. We don't know them. We don't know what's going on. You could get hurt. You have 3 kids in the car. Because my instinct from a child was to get in the middle and don't hit my mama, stop. And the crazy part is, this is to show you how a child's mind, why am I protecting her from getting beat when she was beating me? That shows you the innocence of a child and a child's heart. Let me see. Black Light Worker said, and I agree, and we should say something. Yes, yes. Tony Damien, we are not an elite few. We are more than the masses, and that's truth. Motivate One says, I watched the series weeks ago. Parts of it triggered me. Girl, especially being braced for impact. Different journey, but trauma, recognized trauma. Like, I got chill bumps, literally. Like that whole being braced for, do you know how exhausting that is, though? To spend your whole life braced for impact. That means you can't even float if you need to float, because you don't know how to let go. Whew. It's real. And so I actually pinned a comment in the comment section, and I thank August Alsina for doing that documentary, for telling his truth, for even stating that sometimes you have to reveal in order to heal. And I realized that as healed and as good as I thought I was in that area, I'm not. And I don't expect any of those who caused the hurt to which my mom is gone, but even if she was here, I don't need an I'm sorry or anything like that, because I realized again, everyone did the best that they knew how to do with the knowledge that they had. The best way to show me that you want better is to just do better. That you are better is to just do better. Be better to your grandchildren, your nieces, your nephews, your cousins, random kids on the street. Start extending grace. Start showing these children some grace, because you don't know what they are dealing with at home. And then for those of us that are parents, there is nothing wrong with going to seek training. I went when my first husband and I separated. Nobody made me. The court didn't make me. The daycare that they were going to in Labana, the local hospital, partnered together to give parenting classes, and I went. Why did I go? Because I wasn't ashamed to say, I know the parenting that I've witnessed isn't the best, so I need to know something different. It's okay. They don't come with manuals, they don't come with instructions. Each child needs something absolutely different from you. Seek the help. Don't do what you think just because it worked for you, because guess what, your child isn't you. Your child is totally different, and they're going to need something totally different. And as the generations progress, they're going to need something totally different. Black Light Record says it shows your love for humanity. Aisha, when we stand in silence in the face of abuse, we help to create a more dangerous world. Yes, many of these hate-filled persons were abused. Absolutely. Modest Nation said that's right. And Tony Damien said that is true fact at Blacklight Records. Bridget Clark says, I also did parenting classes after I had my first child. Best decision I ever made. Yes. Because we don't know what we're doing. And I'm not saying that the instructor knew better, but at least there's some scientific research to help prove, what they were telling us versus um just doing what was done to us. Because there is no love in hitting your children when you're angry. That's one. Um, it's just we got to do better, and we have to want better. Um, and then we got to figure out how to encourage others to offer better. Well, offer, yeah, a way to offer them better without making them feel like we're trying to judge. Because I'm not trying to judge at all. The same very words that I said to my mom when I was talking to her about my niece. What you don't want her to do is to grow up and resent you. Everybody, now this I do know, is not like me. Everybody is not going to love someone beyond the hurt. I don't even know where I get it from. Like I'm going to seek therapy about the fact that I can love people beyond hurt, beyond whatever damage they do to me. If it's a God thing, great. God, I thank you for that gift. But if it's something physically that I'm doing to harm myself and keeping things in emotionally by not addressing them, Lord, reveal it and let me know. Because I want to be free. Free to be me. And so when I say what you see is what you get, what you see is what you get, but I can only give you what I see. And going through and dissecting this documentary showed me a lot of stuff that I wasn't seeing about me. A lot of stuff. And my poor husband, he's had to deal with that little girl that's coming out, and she got a voice. And I told my auntie when she kept saying, the little girl in you has some stuff to say. I was like, no, she don't. I got her. I took care of her. We heal. We're straight. She was like, no, the little girl. I was like, no, she's good. And my thing is, because I've always felt if I ever tap into that little girl, that it took me a lot of work to put up to really hear what she has to say. I don't know that you'll always see this smile on my face. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Because she went through and experienced way too much, way too early. Um, and And I know it's not impossible to come back from it, but I don't know that I want to deal with it, with everything else that's on my plate, with everyone else that I have to care for. I don't know. I don't know. Um, Modest Nation said, "Girl, you need to rub that off on me." What is that? But see, first I need to find out, is it healthy? It may not even be healthy. That's what I'm saying. Like, as I go through the um, Christian religion, um, turn the other cheek, forgive your brother seven times 70, and all of that, and I took those things to heart. Um, and I still take them to heart. But is it damaging to me? If it's not damaging to me and I'm really forgiving, great. But if I'm burying things, and dissecting this documentary showed me that I buried quite a few things, then that's not the right approach. I have to figure out something different. She said, because it's so hard to love beyond hurt. Absolutely. Way too much, way too early. I felt that, yes. Black Light Record says we are all victims until we're all victims until we face our demons and seek out the child in us that has hidden its pain deep inside. Yeah. Yep. That's fact. That's fact. Yep. But I thank my ancestors, those whose prayers, who have gone on, and their prayers I know for sure my grandmother and grandfather's prayers are still covering and keeping me, and I'm forever grateful for that, and I will be forever grateful for that. I just want to make sure that we realize that the things, Modest says, I bury a lot of things too, but I'm digging it up, all the skeletons, and facing them head on. Yes. And it's necessary, y'all. It's necessary for us to be better human beings, individuals, and for humanity, period. Um, and you'll be surprised when you get to digging where it will lead you to. Tony Damien says, I'm going to watch it. I have so much resentment for a person who, knowing, put me in the path of abuse, did not protect me. At 50 years old, I have not addressed that. Black Light Record says, we can't forgive unless we are woke. We can't turn the other cheek until we face our demons. We can only pretend to, Aisha. I agree. Bridget Clark says, I believe that we bury things as a way to cope. Absolutely. And not rock the boat, but end up hurting us in the long run. Absolutely. Motivate One says, forgiving and forgetting is not the same. We have to address the pain, even if only with the counselor. Otherwise, it just eats away at us over time. In that part, I agree with. I agree with. And I'm determined to, I think it's in one of those Johns, where it says, above all things, I wish that you would prosper and be in good health, even as your soul prospers. I want to ensure that my soul is prospering. And I'm not talking about money. I'm just talking about that it's adding value to me. It's adding value to the world. It's adding value to those that are around me. Um, and that I be in good health. Um, yeah. Even as my soul prospers. Yeah. with that being said, whew, I am done with State of Emergency documentary by August Alsina. Young brother, if you are to ever see this YouTube video, I am proud of you. I am proud of you for acknowledging that there were some things there. I'm proud of you for dealing with them, even though you're dealing with them the way that you see fit. And I say that because everybody's way is not the same. So you get no judgment from me whatsoever. My only encouragement to you is to keep your head up. Stay positive as you can. Because you can make an extreme change as one person in this world by simply spreading your story and being honest about how you got away. And everybody's not going to be a singer or a football player or your favorite sport, baseball, but encourage them to know that with whatever their desire, their dream is, that they can, one, fulfill that, and to do everything in love and in positivity. They don't have to take their surroundings with them. Yeah. So that's what I would say. Like the scripture behind me, let all things you do be done with love. Bridget Clark says, I'm so happy I stopped by your live. I'm going to watch the documentary. Yes, ma'am. It is, yeah. It is eye-opening. It is definitely eye-opening. Andre, if you guys give me about 5 minutes, I am about to unbox the paintings that I got from Vermont Paint and Photos. Dre! Why do I feel like he's outside? See if he can be my Venom. Oh, okay. He said, here I come. Do not stack on. I'm so excited. So for those of you that, let's see, did he post Vermont Paint and Photos? Hopefully he's back. Let me put his, oh, I got Tony in here. Look at God. Tony Damien, could you put Vermont Paint and Photos link in the chat? He says, I'm back.
He does a great job packing.
Vermont Dre says you do a great job packing. And Black Light Workers, thank you so much for rating me. We definitely appreciate it. Hey, little girl. Oh. I hear that Vermont did some packing.
He's supposed to say Obviously not the first box you can pack.
Oh, of course not. Okay, drum roll, please. That was my drum roll. This is do not stack. Open this side. So it says open this side up, and yeah, it's okay. Vermont says I almost blew away. How bad is the storm there?
Is this Storm Iseashia?
Is that the name of the storm for real? Yeah. Storm Iseashia? Oh, Tony, that is the sweetest thing. Won't they hold us down? She said, hold on to that dog leash. You know he will hold you down. They will. Is she saying it because the dog fat?
No.
Oh. Bruce, is your dog fed? I'm trying to see if Tony was being real nice because they came across nice.
Just don't take a dog skydiving.
Oh, the blind guy show. He's not here, but oh my God, he did a joke today that was so hilarious. And I couldn't do nothing but laugh. Yeah. So all this time we're waiting is literally Dre unpacking. I think Vermont worked for UPS part-time. FedEx, US. Are you serious? What type of dog do you have? 140.
Yeah, that's he said what type of dog he had before.
Okay.
It's a big dog.
Yeah.
That stands up almost his height.
Oh yeah, he is holding you down. Let me move Tony's comment. Okay, guys, are you ready? And it does not skydive. Okay. I have to check to make sure because he could paint foam,
Ooh.
More foam, not painted. Okay, are y'all ready? I am. Look, I keep looking because Vermont paints everything. Iseashia, his dog, is a small horse. He eat bumper off the pizza delivery car. Mada said, yes, I'm ready. Okay. Hey, Bruce, do you want to come up on StreamYard? Probably not. He's going to be like, no, I don't want to.
You get a chance to talk about the paintings and
yeah, that's what pieces. I was. But if he didn't want to, I'm not going to try to force it. But if he wants to, that'd be cool. That's the disc. Lord, my computer is doing what it wants to do. He said, no, thank you. Okay, that's fine because StreamYard is acting real spunky. So this first piece, I absolutely, hold on. Okay, got to hold on. Hold like this. Am I holding the right way? It's the computer that shifted because my hands are straight. Okay. Still looks crooked. Okay. This first piece, thank you, babe. Vermont says it just reminded him of me, but I actually love it. Thank you, Dre. And it's more like those are the parentals or loving people or people that are looking out for those who are loners. Now, to somebody else, this I would call this what do you call it? Optimist or pessimist? Because as an optimist, that's probably Sheree. As an optimist, I see what he sees. But as a pessimist, someone could see it as they're coming to get me instead of they're watching over me. Vermont Painting Photos, Modest Nation. His link is in the chat. You have to get connected with them. It's not over, Miss Lady J. How are you? So I think this is beautiful. Where it's going to go, I don't know, but somewhere close by. Yes, thank you, Bruce. Okay. I have to check because he paints everything. This picture, when I saw it, I had to have it. Do you know why I had to have it? What do you see?
Me and you.
Really?
Yep.
You got boobs?
No. It's just how, thin I am when I'm turning sideways. Don't say nothing, Black Light Records.
This photo.
You and your daughter.
Is me and my daughter, my oldest daughter. See? She said the one tree looks abandoned. That's what a pessimist would see. Yes. And I don't see it as abandoned. I see it as covered in love. This picture reminds me of me and my daughter. I will try to eventually introduce each of my kids in their own video, but my daughter she sings, she dances. We've danced together. We've done a mother-daughter dance together. We've sang together. Like, we both love arts. She's a theater arts major with a minor in performing arts, and she's a drama teacher. So this is just so me. I love it. I was like, I gotta have it. And the crazy thing is, orange is not one of my colors. And all the pictures yeah. Tom Damon says, Aisha, that was a good analogy. That was actually Vermont's analogy. But then when I looked at it, hey, Lady J, I was like, a pessimist could see something different. So yes, I love that. I'm not giving it to her though, even though it reminds me of me and her. See, I keep looking at paper because Vermont with paints. Okay. This was the very first photo. Hold on, babe. Help me, y'all. So I have to tell y'all this part. So because of the whole brain thing, like I struggle with camera and seeing which side is which side. But first off, I absolutely love water like this. And then the mountain. I have fallen in love with trees, but red is my favorite color. And to see those brushes of red immediately caught my eye. But the other thing to it was like some people could easily say, "Oh, that's like going into a waterfall," or "Oh, that's a storm brewing," but I don't. I just think it's that there's something beyond this area. I don't know. I fell in love with that one, and I love the purple shades. And yes, I saw all this through the screen. He's just that amazing, and I think this is one he had already painted and was just kind of sitting somewhere. She said, "Love them." Yeah, he is amazing. So hold on, because that one has almost a twin. I just see peace. I can't. Hold on.
Go in front of you. Don't worry about it. Just talk.
Okay. You're going to get it? Okay. I just see peace. Okay, sorry. I see nothing but peace, from the flowers to the sand on the beach to the clouds to the purple hues in the back to the sun setting and just sitting on the water. I see peace. Just nothing but absolute peace. So again, it was one of those. I gotta have it. I want it. And yes, he paints. Thank you, baby. Tony is who you want on your team. He paints every morning, does a live stream, and it is so peaceful. Okay. You liked it. I saw that. Y'all. When I say, hold up, do I have it upside down though? Yeah, I do. Is this not beautiful? Let me make sure I'm going the right way. Yeah. Is this not beautiful? It has the red tones that I love. It has 2 waterfalls. The trees, the backdrop. I mean, it's beautiful. It was something super special. I have to come back to this one that I saw that was just like, but I really got like a Mother Earth vibe from this one. I love it. That was one of those. I gotta have it. Now this one, I love rainbows one. He had already painted this one too. When did he paint this? Does it say 2013? But he said, Aisha, it makes me think of you. Because I love rainbows and because of how I wear my hair. And I actually agree. It's a fish with a rainbow tail.
Beta fish.
My husband says it's a beta fish. But look at that mohawk. Yes. So I absolutely love it. I do. My son is probably going to be trying to take this to college with him, but he shall not. The marine biologist. Now is this still considered a canvas? Beautiful. Like it. You said it's yours. Yeah. Dre says this is his. If you want it, look how it's slanted, y'all. It's okay. God is gonna heal me. God is gonna heal me. Yes, He is. God is gonna heal me. I know that he can, know that he will. God is gonna heal me. And what I see is an elephant in a trunk. Do you see it?
Mm-mm.
Ears, ears, elephant trunk.
Yeah.
Y'all see the elephant in that? I love it. Ears, ears, trunk. Art is so cathartic and restorative. Yes, it is, AW. God is gone. Hey, Blacklight Records, did you get that? Because I just made that up. I need him to get that one down. I just made that up. God is gonna heal me. Okay. So this picture here, I'm gonna let y'all think whatever y'all want to think about it, but I know why I like the picture. I love it. Waterfall. Um, find the hidden bird. I see the elephant. You saw a hidden bird in the other one? Blacklight Records says yes. I see it, Aisha. Yeah.
You see what?
On this painting or the elephant on the other painting?
I knew Blacklight Records was gonna see this picture.
I'm trying to see if he sees it on this painting or the other painting. You know, StreamYards take forever to pick up. God is gonna heal me. Oh my God, what is my computer doing? Oh, something's on something. That's what it is. I'm like, why is it doing that? Hold on. Every painting has a red bird in them. Wow, did not catch that. Hold on, move this back. Sorry, y'all. My computer is doing its own thing. Doing its own thing. Yeah. And now it's refusing to let me be great. Where's the mouse? Oh, this is on the mouse. Hold on. Kick off your shoes. Relax your feet. Okay. He said both. Yes. So when I saw this one, I was like, oh, Mother Earth. You see it? So this one is for my son, Deucey Woosie. Even though he's 18, he's going to college to be a marine biologist. That is his major. He loves all type of whales, dolphins, just sea life, the what do you call it, the ecosystem, how they eat. A matter of fact, did you know that a dolphin is, am I saying that right? A dolphin is really a whale. Did y'all know that? I didn't know that. I just learned that. But yes, so I'm going to give this to Deuce. Oh Lord, the fridge is taking over the computer. Yep, that's what happened. So he also, let me see if this is.
You know, you don't forget who owns the fridge.
Tony.
Your twins.
My twin. So I love this, y'all. Like, to somebody else, it may look scary, or it may look afraid, but or it may look afraid. It may seem afraid, but to me, it's a reminder of what I said a couple Saturdays ago when I said I'm not waiting any longer till I get to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I am the light in the tunnel. And so he doesn't even know that I said that. And so this means a lot to me. I love it. Oh my God, is this an oh, so this is a, let me hold on, how do I so that's a butterfly, but then it looks like an angel, but then it looks like the rapture, and it is on just a piece of, is this cardboard that is called Search for the Light? Oh, poster board. Like, it takes a lot to be able to paint something. What is this?
About 3 by 3 inches.
Man.
That's that. 2 by 2.
He said that painting is called Search for the Light. Yeah, I am the light. I love this, Vermont. Thank you. Some of this stuff is gonna be over here with me. You heard me. This right here, I absolutely love. Dove, right? Holy Spirit. It just makes me think about so many things. But not peace, only that, Dre says peace, love, and blessings. And that's something I say at the end. But not only that, even the scripture that talks about if the bird doesn't have to worry about what they're going to eat tomorrow or something, why do you? Yeah, I could go in a full song on that one. And this looks like, is this canvas too? Yep, just small, like that's just I love it. I sing because I'm happy. Yes.
It's the dove that came back from Noah.
Dre said it's the dove that came back from Noah. I sing. Oh my goodness. This is a piece of towel. Look at that.
And it looks like a picture, like a photograph.
He painted this. And it looks like a literally photograph picture. Bruce, you're amazing, man. Like, oh, and he's self-taught. Okay. My husband said, Jesus, call him up. Now we can go back to regular size. I was just singing. Okay, that's so to me, I thought that was like an angel and that was just an octopus, but that's actually a boat back there, he told me. Pretty cool.
What's the boat Paul was on?
Hey, you go. There's more. And yes, I purchased these from Bruce. Peace. That's all I see. Peace.
Peace be still.
Peace be still. Hey. Wait. Now I have to look. Hold on. Because he says there's always a red bird.
Who said that, Bruce?
Mm-hmm. I didn't find it on this one. But I'm gonna look. Look later. He is great at what he does. Here's another one. And the thing I love about this is like the sun is just everywhere. Like it almost looks like a vortex. It's just, yeah. And some days though, that's how life can be. Like all this around you can be so calm, and then you have all this what do you call it, fiery, beautiful yet complex things that go on in life. It's just, yeah, tells a story. Oh my goodness, I don't even remember asking for this one. I'll show you first. You see the cottage?
Mm-hmm.
So I don't even know if I'm holding it right. I don't even remember asking for this. Babe, help me. But my mom always said she wanted to hit the lottery, get her a house out in the middle of nowhere, and live there. And there's a cabin. It's in the grass, but they may be tiny. Okay, the red bird. I'm gonna look again. Bruce, these are all so beautiful. Man. And so, are you guys ready for this? This is just so wild. This is a piece of cardboard. Is that not gorgeous? He can paint literally on anything. This is a piece of cardboard from a queen size mattress topper. He says packing material, whatever is going on the wall in the frame, but not a wall in the frame, but it's going to get matted and don't play with it. Yes. So thank you. Hey, Philly girl. She says she liked that one. It's in the grass. Maybe tiny. I had wanted that piece. Which one? Blacklight Records. I'll send it to you. I see it.
Redbird right there.
It sure is.
Redbird.
Blacklight, which one? And I will send it to you. I promise. Who did those? Sorry I'm late, but I'm here now. Blacklight, Vermont Paint and Photos. His link is in the chat. He's in the chat. Tony Damien put his link in the chat, and he paints every morning. Is it at the same time every morning, Bruce? But he does a painting live on YouTube every morning, and it is so peaceful. It's his happy place. The box is like a clown car. They keep coming out.
Tell him I said I'm okay.
Dre told me to tell you, Bruce, that he's okay.
I hadn't seen the bill yet.
He said he hadn't seen the bill. Oh, don't worry about it. I took care of it.
I'm sure you did.
It was. Thank you so much, Bruce. He said the red sky was a gift, and it's beautiful. The beach shoreline. Which one is it? Not that one. I think it's the one where I was like, peace.
Give me a minute.
I think it's that one.
Peace.
Blacklight Records. This one. Let me see. Hold on, I'm trying to see. Chat moving slow. I can see if I had a whole lot of people in here. More or less, just, oh my God, my dad and my daughter, you are awesome. Gonna visit. That was Blacklight Records view. I will send it to you, brother. It is your painting by way of Bruce. Are you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. Peter Lord, this is your painting by way of Bridget said, reminds me of the beaches in Jamaica. Bridget, it is the beaches in Jamaica. Vermont, Blacklight Workers. He did a live, and Vermont painted what he remembered seeing in his live, and so that's where it came from. Philly Girl says, I'm exhausted, but hello to everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for coming in. Tony Damien, real quickly, and I mean quick. Woo, quick. I'm putting in the link. Can you come up and just tell us a little bit about the fundraiser charity, and could you put that in the link as well? I mean, the link in the chat as well. Lady J said, the red bird, your insignia, a cardinal. Aw. St. Louis. Oh, it's all love. That's for real. Vermont is my...
It was next Tuesday.
Oh, yeah. Vermont is my brother's show, and Um, so it's Blacklight Records, so he can get it. Um, okay, that did not sound right. He has a whole wife. I have a whole husband. Okay, now he can get it like that. He can get it the painting. Oh, y'all, mine just be Lord have mercy. Tony, are you still here, hon? Because I don't know where the thingamajig is, and I want to support, especially with his wife. Tony, twin, where's my twin?
Maybe you should call the fridge.
Fridge, are you here? Humans Against Fridge, are you here? Oh, she says, I'm looking for the tree trimmer 82. Beautiful, beautiful pictures. Have a good night. Thank you, Positive Pusher. Love you much, hon. I appreciate you. Tree trimmer 82. Trying to find the Ellis. Okay. Ooh. 11, baby. Oh. Yeah, I don't see it either. So was he going live from someone else's platform? Maybe. I don't see him live either. Bruce said, "LL, nope, he's sleeping." How does he sleep? It's supposed to be a fundraiser. So I've dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to come up and say anything. I thank you guys for even going through this journey with me with the whole August Alsina state of emerge and see. And boy, did some things emerge out of me. Good night. Ruth, I didn't even know you were here. Hi. Good night. Thank you for coming in. I didn't even know it. Another thing is majority of the people in the chat are content creators. If you are not connected with each other, get connected. It is so worth it. I promise you, watching Bruce in the morning paint is so soothing. Watching, the fridge try to distract Bruce is amazing. It's just a different type of camaraderie, family. Hi, LJ. I didn't see you come in. And thank you so much for the gift. I appreciate it. And I pray that you're okay with me sending. No, I don't see him yet. But with weather every place, yeah, that's true. Bye, Philly girl. Philly girl. Thank you so much. Bruce, I hope you're okay with me sending that photo to Blacklight Records. But I kind of figured I knew off top when he said that was mine, which one he was talking about. Though I claimed it first, so I mean, Blacklight, I claimed it first. But he did get the you were his muse, so I'll send it to you. Just email me your address, and it is yours, brother, for sure. And I agree, Tony. It's like meditation in the morning time. And so it's something I have to listen to. Y'all are almost like my cup of coffee in the morning. Like, I don't understand why Bruce doesn't have more followers. So another thing, if you guys have the ability, share out Vermont painting photos. Let's get him up there. You own them. You can do as you wish. No, but I don't want you to think that I don't appreciate them, because I do. I thank you for allowing me to even purchase your art. Like, some people are very in the words, it was Erica Badu that says I'm sensitive about my yeah. And so I'm grateful that you thought enough of me to even sell me that many pieces. And thank you to my husband for not getting me for buying that many pieces. He says, LOL, I have more people say it makes them sleep. It's just your voice is refreshing and soothing. So yes, I thank you, thank you, thank you. Lady J says, God bless you guys. Going to bed, and I plan to be out right now. Every month painting photos, about to try and sub again. Good night. Yes, connect to him if you are not. He is indeed a worthy connect. He is, oh my goodness. 3 people. It's 13 of us in here. Can 3 people please go ahead, hit that link now, watch 30 seconds of a video, subscribe, leave a comment about the video, please, and he can have he will hit 500 tonight. And I want to help him do that. Thank you, Tony, for letting us know that. So if you're not connected with Vermont Paint and Photos, get connected. She has dropped the link. Tony has dropped the link. And know that everybody in here is pretty much everybody except Motivate One, CeeLo, Crystal G, Dre, even though he is a content creator. Trying to see, making sure. Okay, Aisha, I be promoting. Yes, you do, honey. Please understand, I do have breakdowns sometimes. Vermont, did you not see me? You probably went on my live Friday. I had a breakdown, a meltdown, a cuss out, and I don't cuss. Well, I don't cuss. I say hell. Oh yeah, Friday I said some words that thank you, Lady J, for subscribing to him. I appreciate it. So, Tony, we should be 2 away from 500 now. Good night, Motivate One. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. I do. So, is everybody, if anyone has trouble finding the link, there you go. There's the link again. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me while I'm on this tedious journey. Yeah. I want Jesus. Yeah, I'm looking at Tree Tremor's page and I don't see anything. Walk with me. All right. One more. Bridget Clark said, I did it. Ramon says, I don't play well with trolls or people who ask for jackets, but sometimes my brain shorts and I forget what I'm doing. Oh, that's me all the time. This is me all the time. It's called chasing squirrels. Going down a rabbit hole. Yeah. And I hope I don't offend you by making light of it, but I have to make light of it so that it's not so heavy on me. I think, well, you didn't say the night that I talked about the brain surgeries and the Chiari, and so those things happen to me. I promise they do. I don't know. I'm not gonna let them control me. World, like just seeing you paint these portraits is one thing. Seeing them in person is another. The barbecue channel name, I don't know that one, but I did know that he said he was going to do a barbecue channel page, but I don't know the name. I hate it because I said, I want to be a woman of my word. But Black Light, Peter Lloyd, good night. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. My email address is Iseashia@gmail.com. Please email me your address so that I can get this picture, photo, painting sent off to you. He says, I pretend painting well. No, sir. You start off with a blank canvas. Literally, he tapes it to the wall and then he just lets go. Let it rip. And then there's something about hearing the sound of their brush going. Ooh, I love it. I love it. I love it. Okay. Is that Blacklight Records page, or is that where the what do you call it, the fundraisers going on? Walk with me, Lord. Walk with me. Okay. So it's just Blacklight Records channel. Yes. Okay, cool. I thank you guys so much for hanging out with me tonight. I thank you guys so much for even going through this journey with me, in trying to bring awareness to childhood trauma, only to bring awareness to the fact that Aisha needs to go see another therapist, to deal with some things. Yeah, but it's okay, right? 45-second video link at Vermont. Look at you. Because how many do we need? One more? Come on, guys. Out of the 8 people that's in here. Ooh. Hand me. Give me that phone. One more. I got you. Let me. Okay. Dre says he got it. He got it. Need one more, and then we're going to sign off. But we're not going to sign off until he get this one more. So don't be playing with us, YouTube. And we know Vermont has... Vermont, also, I need to tell you that I put myself... She said, can we do group therapy? I need some. Of course, love. Thank you all. Aisha, I'm glad you're happy with your art. Dre, I hope we're good. He says y'all are. He was like, great job. So we're good. Yeah. Definitely. We're getting you at 500 per month before we get off. But yes, group therapy. I probably need to do a segment called group therapy and make it private, unlisted, so you can only enter. You can only enter with the code.
He's at 500.
Andre says he's at 500. We're gonna have Vermont. Oh, I'm so happy. This is the first time I think I've ever helped anyone meet a goal. Yay! Hercules. We did it. Yeah, we did it. What's that door? Awesome. So, guys, thank you tonight for just going through this process with me and allowing me to be honest about the healing that I still have to do. I thank you for everybody who... Tony says exactly what I was thinking. Oh, the kids will have you singing some of everything. I thank y'all for even being on this YouTube journey with me. In 6 days, it's going to be 3 months. Can y'all believe that? Like 3 months, like, wow. And yes, I'm excited about where Bruce says he loved Dora the Explorer. Tell you what, you paint some of that, I'm going to be buying it. Dora, Yo Gabba Gabba. Wait till you get someone to 1K. It is a mind-blowing experience. I can only imagine. Yes. So I love you guys. Sending lots of peace, joy, love, blessings your way. I will see you guys tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday. Bruce, I will see you in the morning as you give us whatever beautiful art you desire to throw our way. Again, I truly love you guys. I don't say it just to be saying it. I say it because I mean it. I thank you guys. This journey has been amazing for me, and it's truly because of each of you. No judgment here. You guys allow me to talk, to kind of have my own opinion, and then even if your opinion doesn't match with mine, you disagree, and I love that we don't have to be on the same page. So I thank you, Tony, Damien. Good night, my twin. I do love you. And yes, I'll see you guys in the morning. Bye. Good night, Bridget. Thank you. If you guys have not hit the like button, thumbs up, or the subscribe button, please do so. Bridget, please know that you're always welcome. Thank you for even coming in and just trusting Blacklight and coming on over and doing the Ray and Blacklight Records. Peter Lloyd, thank you. Nadira X, I am going to download your music tonight, love. I will be having some stuff to rock too. So if you come over here and you hear me singing your stuff, just be like, oh, okay, she promoted me. Thank you. I love you guys. Bye. She said, what time? Bridget wants to know what time is Vermont's lives. I know typically in the morning I'm taking my daughter to school, and so that's around 8. Yeah, so that's 8 Central, 9 Eastern. Okay. Yes. I'm so excited for you, Bruce. Okay, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you. Bye, guys. And then that's AM. Yeah. Because I just see, yeah, that's AM. 8 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. I don't know the other times. You have to Google it. Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.